You too can do it. How many times have you heard that in your life? You had something to do, you had an assignment from school or maybe a coach, and he told you to do something, maybe in a game, maybe in the assignment was something way beyond what you figured your ability was. Yet they told you can do it. As if just thinking it will make it happen. But there's a better way to go. If you're doing the will of the one who is empowering you, you can do it. The book of Judges, chapter 6. Story of Gideon. I think we've all heard that, how he delivered Israel from the Midianites. But in the beginning of that narrative, the Lord meets with Gideon. And he tells him in verse 14, chapter 6, verse 14 of Judges. The Lord turned to him and said, "Go in the strength you have and deliver Israel from the grasp of Midian. I am sending you." He said to him, "Please, Lord, how can I deliver Israel? Look, my family is the weakest in Manasseh, and I am the youngest in my father's family. But I will be with you," the Lord said to him. "You will strike Midian down as if you were one man," as if it were one man. Rather, God called him to deliver Israel from the Midianites. So guess what? God's going to give him the power to do it. God will be with you. And isn't that really the true equation in everything we attempt in life? Is God in this? Is this what God desires for me? I mean, if what I am doing is out of obedience to the Lord, and it needs to be clear obedience to the Lord, not your own aspirations, not just what you're thinking, but you know that God has told you to live this way, to do this thing. And guess what? If God has called you to it, he will give you the power to do it. He will give you the peace to do it. Later in that same chapter, verse 21, when Gideon realized he wasn't just talking to an angel of the Lord, but he was talking to the angel of the Lord. Probably a theophany. What's that mean? An appearance of God in angelic form here, or human form in the Old Testament. The word Yahweh is used of the angel of the Lord in this passage. And you go down to verse 22, and when Gideon realized that it was the angel of the Lord, Yahweh, he said, "Oh no, Lord God, I have seen the angel of the Lord face to face." But the Lord said to him, "Peace to you. Don't be afraid, for you will not die." So Gideon built an altar to the Lord there, and he called it "The Lord is Peace." You know, when you and I are doing what God has called us to do, we will have his peace because he is a God of peace. Hope this encourages you today in your walk with Christ. Until we meet the Lord in the air, keep looking up.